All right, welcome. So today I'm going to attempt a couple things. Um, actually, I was going to for part of what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut ahead. Um, but before I do that, I just realized since I've gotten the bat power, I haven't gotten all the whoops. I haven't taken the time to collect all these things, so I'll do that first. But I'm going to attempt to get the the bad ending today. Oops, come on. Ooh, Mystic Pinion. So yeah, I'm going to try to get the bad ending. Oop, haha. Okay. And at some point, I'm even going to continue talking. Oh, I lost some money. Actually, I might be able to jump up there, because didn't I get something about magic missile? Something about, like, jumping extremely high or something last time? Crap, I'm not trying to do that. So yeah, I was thinking about it at work. Since I have the bat power, I should be able to fly over to where the boss battle is. And since I don't have all the items I need for the boss battle, I should be able to do the bad ending this episode. And then, like, I'll save before I get to the boss, and that way I can just reload and continue on. Continue on having all the exciting time. Oh, apparently I don't get anything from that one. Is that the last one? I'm not trying to use that. I'm like almost out of hearts now. Good job, Tony. Jeez, that hits hard. That might have been all of them. Let's just fly up. Sick of dealing with those guys. Okay, and that's something I've already gotten. Okay, yeah, so I got a lot to explore. So I'm going to cut ahead. I'll come back if I do anything interesting I feel you should see. So, see you shortly, my friends. All right, so this is one area I'm going to explore. Actually, if you see on the far right, just above the library, I was thinking I had to go through there. I forgot that I'd opened up this path here. So I'll explore that over by the library later. But before I go in to fight the boss, I'm going to kind of hop down here and explore this area. See if there's anything interesting. Okay, I see where I am. I forgot exactly where it was. I'll kill those guys first, and then I'll explore a little bit, see if there's anything to pick up. Jeez. Is that all of them? Of course not. Alright, let's fly up. Holy. Ooh. Ugh. Oops, wrong button. Power mist. Wonder what that does to my mist. Formal mist. Power mist. Oh, okay. So I can just go longer. That's fine. That's cool. Alright, so, hey, it was worth my time. Ugh. Man, there are a lot of those guys. I like that face. I'm not sure where to go. Where's my exit point? Alright. Sure, let's see this across. Look, a secret. Let's see what wonderful items. Ooh. Oh. Hey. Uh-huh. Man, I can resist a lot. I can relist a lot. Okay. Doesn't do as well as my holy armor. Alright. Oh, crap. I need to go back and save because I've collected a couple things. I don't want to have to rush right back here. Wow, this goes up high. Interesting. A ghost card? I didn't know ghosts were allowed to carry cards. Jeez. Okay, cool. Let's get out of here, go save, and then I'll go get the bad ending. And then I might even learn how to speak proper. Bad ending. It'll be a bad ending. I thought I was gonna fall all the way down for a moment there. Okay. Then I'll head back up, use mist on that little window, and see where that leads me. Get to explore some new areas. Isn't that exciting? Oh, jeez. Sorry. Thought that was going to sound a lot better. Suppose that's what I get for yelling and shouting at a factory all night. Or day, night. Whatever time it is. If it's a time, I'm shouting. Cool.
Richter, why would a Belmont ever plan to resurrect Count Dracula?
Dracula rises once a century. One chance for each Belmont to shine, and then we're finished. Forgotten. If I bring him back now, the battle can last for eternity.
Seems reasonable. Jeez. I might not beat him. That didn't take nearly as... That didn't damage him at all. Keep jumping at me. I like it. Ah!
Such power! My greatest attack!
Oh, great. Jeez. Holy crap. Let me move away for a second. Oh, my word. Wrong button. I need a pot roast is what I need. How about a turkey? Whoops. What? Did I already eat my turkey? Oh, yeah, I hit the wrong button. Aha! only a real man can throw a turkey and eat it before he lands on the ground.
It's over, Belmont.
So, the war between humans and vampires finally ends here.
Until next century when Dracula comes back.
What need for the shepherd when the wolves have all gone, huh? My time. It's over now.
Aw. I killed a Belmont. Wow, that is shuddery. Just like a hand-drawn, like, sprites, like the rest of the game would have looked so good right there. Like the what is it, 2.5D basically that you see in the game, where like that tower in the background is a 3D object and you're still on a 2D plane. That looks good. But these full like CG, those look horrible in this game.
Mankind knows little but war and desperation. What other way of life did Belmont know? He and Father chose the same path. Farewell, homeland. I shall never see your beauty again.
And I believe that's it. Yep, credits. So I'm going to cut ahead again. I'll watch the credits. If anything interesting happens at the end, I'll throw it in. But I'm going to cut ahead again and reload. That is the bad ending. Now let's start working towards a slightly better ending. So I'll be back in a minute. Let's continue on with the fun. Oops. So I have to watch the video later when editing because I wasn't paying attention at all. But the credits just ended, went right back to main menu, so I didn't even see if there was like a status isn't right, but basically a result screen. That's the word I want. Oops. Oh, that was exciting. Okay, let's go back. This isn't so bad. There's a warp not too far away, and I can go explore that area by the... Wait, I want to... Nothing. Explore that area above the library. Is this the warp? The warp's down. Actually, that'd be a quicker way. Oh, I have to go through all this crap. Do I want to deal with that? There's that one spot I haven't explored. I hate this area. Well, this area isn't so bad. It's when you get down with all the Medusa heads, those things are annoying. Okay, nothing up here. Oh yeah, these voices. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but hey, I killed him. I gotta get rid of that thing. That takes up so much. Okay, yeah, here's... Ah! Wow. Glad I explored up here. Oh, there might be something. Alright, well that was exciting. Now I get to deal with the Medusa heads. Wasn't even looking at me, I just walked right into a sword. I'm gonna go straight down and see if I can finally go through that opening. Ah! Ah! Oh, nope, that's a gear. Holy crap. That worked well. Holy. Thought I could make the holy. Ah. Oh my word. Get me out of here. That was fun. All right, look at us exploring new areas. Looking at the beautiful vista of the purple mountains and insane clouds. Clouds that look like oil running over water. Cool, found something. Ooh. Obtain fire about. Oh yeah. Oops. Ah. Okay, so let's go down and see if I... Did I seriously not fill that in just because I... Weird. Maybe I didn't go low enough. Nah, I wasn't low enough. Ha! That's oddly satisfying. Alright, I'm almost out of juice, so I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to explore. Ooh, forgot about these. Oops. Ah! I know what button I want. See if any of those, I pretty much guarantee that's not gonna be good. Oh, okay, I already have ice mail. Huh? Plain easy to use war sword. And it gives me more damage. Okay. Okay, so I've pretty much explored all this. Looks like little in the library, but I doubt there's anything really in there, but I might as well fill in the gaps. Who cares? So as far as I remember, I could be wrong here, but there's an item I need in the clock, so I just gotta figure out how to get to it. Might as well save since I'm right here. I have no idea how long this video's been so far because I don't know how much I'm cutting. I should probably pay more attention to the clock when I'm planning on cutting, so that way I can still shoot for a half-hour video that I pretty much never achieve. Alright, how far down do I have to go? It's warp. Jeez. A ball of violence. You punch me. To walk into your fist. Alright. Next one down should be what I want. So I was chatting with someone at work today, and it kind of amused me. There's some stuff, like, I've noticed there's a lot of things I've seen that he hasn't. So I tend to check with him. Like, I ask him if he's seen something before I just start launching into some random story, as if I expect him to know exactly what I'm talking about. And it kind of amused me today. Let's see, what do I need? There we go. All right. Anyways, so we were talking, and I don't remember exactly how we got on the subject of Sean Bean, but I brought up Silent Hill, and we were talking about a person. Okay, we started with the subject of Silent Hill because of the dust particle mask. I'll come back to that later. You know me, I'm full of stories. But I kind of transitioned in that to talking about Sean Bean because there's an irony that he survives both Silent Hill movies. This is a guy that's like known for dying in every movie he's in, but somehow he survives 2 horror movies. But this guy at work, like, he's never watched horror, so like started right off like, I'm sure you haven't seen Silent Hill because you've already told me you haven't seen horror. But like, do you know who Sean Bean is? He's like, not right off. Like, all right, you've seen Lord of the Rings? Like, nope. GoldenEye? Nope. I was like sitting there desperately trying to think of what other movies has he been in. I couldn't think of any off the top of my head. I was like, okay, suffice to say the guy dies a lot. That's weird. There's like a spot up there, but I don't see how I could get to it. But then we got talking about well, you mentioned, like, I was describing Lord of the Rings a little bit, and he said it seems like a lot of things have been inspired from it, which it's a very true statement. And fairy card. Oh, does that mean I can have a familiar now? Oh, I already have familiar. I think I want to... How do I... Okay, there we go. I like having the ghost. But he kind of surprised me. We got on the subject of Netflix originals later, next, because he mentioned watching the Witcher series, which, given the amount of things he hasn't seen, I was kind of surprised that he has seen The Witcher. But yeah, it was like random. The things that he did know versus the things I had to explain. So I love talking about the Mandela effect, because I think it's hilarious that people are afraid to admit that they just have bad memory, would rather believe that somehow they ended up in the wrong dimension, and that's why they remember things that don't exist. It's like, dude, just admit that you forgot something. It's okay. We'll forgive you. Okay, it doesn't look like I can do really anything else over here. So most people, like, obviously they know who Nelson Mandela is, but haven't heard of the Mandela effect. So like randomly, like, oh, you know the Mandela effect? He's like, oh yeah. It's like, oh, well, okay then. I don't want to go that way. The dust particle mask. That was because I was trying to train a guy Monday. This week I've been back doing my old position. The guy who normally does it, he's on restrictions for the moment, and apparently I'm the only one besides him who can handle running that machine, despite the fact that it's really not that difficult of a machine. So be it. So they tried having me train someone Monday, and the kid was getting better, like mostly just from doing the job for a couple hours. He was starting to get more efficient, but it was pretty obvious that he had no real desire to do the job. He wasn't really putting in much of an effort. So it only took like a few hours for a supervisor just came by, grabbed him, and said, "Hey, let's go over here and do something else." But so in this position, I'm dealing with a fiberglass wool, and he had heard horror stories about people breathing in, like, "Oh, just make sure you never breathe it," and so, which is weird. He was so worried about it. That he brought with him like a full-blown dust mask, like the real kind that have like the filters and everything. And he didn't use that, but instead asked me if there was something he could use to cover his mouth, and so I got him a dust particle mask. Which a particle mask is like the bare minimum. Like, it'll help keep out a minor dust, or like in the case of the fiberglass wool, since, like, for want of a better word, hairs of it come off, it would might stop those from getting to your mouth. Where do I want to go? I think I want to go back to the clock for the moment. If I can't figure out the clock, I'll probably go save and call it an episode. But yeah, this kid was so paranoid that he was going to get really sick or screwed up from accidentally breathing in some of the dust particles from that fiberglass wool, that even when he was taken away and he was working not in the area but not super far away, but doing a completely different job, he was still like refused to take off the particle mask. But anyways, talking about him was how I got on Silent Hill. So if you haven't seen the movie, I've never beaten any of the games, so I don't know how. I know parts of the movie are very accurate to the game, and parts of the movie are completely different. Which is why a lot of people praise the movie for having the same basic feel as the game, but not keeping to the storyline. Or not, at least not exactly. Anyways, the story involves a city that was burnt, and the fire still burns underground decades later. And at one point I looked it up. There's actually a city in, I could be wrong here, I want to say somewhere in Pennsylvania, where that happened. Well, it was like a mining town or something like that, like a coal mining town, and there was a fire in the mine, and it's still burning like just years later. So they stress very much in the movie, like, because the fire is still burning underground, like these poisonous fumes are coming up through the ground. So you can't, like, if you visit Silent Hill, you need something to protect your breathing, or otherwise you'll get like sick really quickly. All right. Actually, I want to look at something. Let's just continue the clock. So, the mother grabs the daughter, the adopted daughter, who keeps on dreaming about Silent Hill, takes her to Silent Hill to try to figure out where are these dreams coming from. I'm skipping huge chunks of the story for speed. I know I've tried breaking this before. So the father, played by Sean Bean, chases after them and tries to stop his wife from taking the girl to Silent Hill. And when he's there, I gotta explain a little bit of it, I suppose. the girl they adopted is like the image of a girl who used to live in Silent Hill, who was born out of wedlock, and the city was, holy crap, basically ruled by a fanatical religious cult. And so, since the child was born out of wedlock, it was a horrible, sinful child, and there were some other issues, but basically the cult decided, like, we have to purify her with fire. And so, as a child was suffering, a demon rose up and basically offered a chance of, like, you know, let me help you and you'll get your revenge on these people. I think I need to go down, but I can't go down right now. Maybe I... You know, I think I'm thinking of the inverted castle for going down, because it looks like there's no opening for going down. But anyways, actually the demon came to the girl after she was already in the hospital. Sorry, I'm just looking at the map trying to decide where I want to go. Suppose go up, see if I can find anything up there. I don't think it... Awesome. No, when the chains break, and the girl, like the grate that she was on over the fire, it swings, hits the thing of fire, burns down the building, burns the city. The girl's rushed to like a hospital, and that's where the demon basically makes a deal with her. And so to be able to completely take over her, they man, I wish I knew how to deal with this. They basically purge all the goodness from her and turn it into a baby, and then the baby is sent somewhere where it can be put up for she can be put up for adoption. And so that's why the little girl keeps on having dreams of Silent Hill. She's basically feeling the call of like the rest of her. So because the city is under siege from the demon, there's kind of two versions of Silent Hill. The normal version where there's just the fire underground, and this kind of misty version which is kind of trapped in a eternal, I don't know if dream's the right word, but kind of yeah, that'll work. And so when the mother goes there with the daughter, she gets in a car crash, ends up in the kind of the alternate version where most of the time it's not exactly pleasant, but it's basically normal. And then all of a sudden it turns into a nightmare version where everything starts peeling and decaying and monsters come out. You know, good times. When the father arrives trying to find his wife and adopted daughter, he's in the normal version. And so at one scene, the wife goes running by and the husband senses her, and he starts running in that direction, screaming her name. And the police officer, like, after warning him about the fumes and giving him, you know, a dust particle mask, chases after him, yelling like, "Oh, you gotta put on your mask, you gotta put on your mask." And it's like I said earlier, those things are for like light dust at best. Like, it's not gonna keep out poisonous fumes. So it always amused me that they make big deal of, "Oh, look at him, he's wearing a dust particle mask." It's like, yeah, and he's breathing smoke. Holy crap. I feel like sometimes I should just like write down stories, because I kind of went not off the rails, that's not the word I want, but lost track of what I was saying, jumped around a lot, and that was a really poorly done retelling of parts of the story of Silent Hill. I actually really enjoy the first Silent Hill movie. Now I've never beaten any of the games, so that might have something. Holy, come on. That might have something to do with it, where I don't have the experience of the original version of that story to cloud my judgment. I don't mind the second one. It's definitely nowhere near as good as the first movie, but it has its entertaining moments. Has some cool monster designs. Some decent action scenes. Story's not great. It like contradicts a lot. Flying, flying, flying. Ugh, been yawning all day. I need to hurry up and end this. Let's see if I can find anywhere to go in here. If not, I'm going to need to find a save spot and call it a day. Oops. Okay. Oh, I didn't explore down last time. Oh yeah, the moon. Okay, then, well, let's go down. Ooh! Man, I'm okay. That I was going to say, at first he only took there was one time where he only took 1 damage. I think I might have just hit his sword. I was going to say, I am way too powerful. Uh-oh, I think this is a boss fight. I think I'm not ready for a boss fight. Whew. Nope. Whew. I need some health. Okay, let's see what this leads to. I always feel like one of those guys is gonna reach through and grab me. Sword card. Oh, is that another familiar? Oops, wrong button. Wait. Okay, that's what I was trying to do. Looks like Braille on the sign. I like that when I attack the... oh, it's when I change into a different thing. It confuses the familiar. That's fun. Alright, I have got to... So I've been playing for an hour, and so... explore a little more in here. See if there's any other doors, and then I gotta call it an episode. Hey, look, another door. Is that where it came in? Nope. Cool. Well, that works. So I'll quickly explore, and then I can save and call it a day. Fantastic. And now I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Fantastic. Oh, okay, cool. I'm trying to fly away. I feel like he's going to come to life and attack me, especially with the blood. Even though I just saved, I want to save again because I don't want to come in here and think, oh crap, I got to explore the rest of it. So I am going to call that an episode and say thank you very much for joining me. My dear friends, wow, I slaughtered all that. Well, hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Later.